So children, let us see the solutions for the assignment given. Round off the following numbers to the nearest 10. As told the rule, when we are rounding off to the nearest 10, we should see the digit which is there in ones place. So the first one, if you see, it is 24. 24 means that digit which is in ones place is less than 5. When it is less than 5, what we need to do? We need to write the same number which is in tens place and keep place 0. Okay, now 52. When we are seeing 52, is it less than 5? Yes, it is less than 5. When it is less than 5, the digit in the tens place should be the same, and in ones place we need to place 0. Now 346. So here the digit which is in ones place is 6, but this 6 is more than 5. When it is more than 5, what I told? Which number is there? We need to add 1 for that, and we need to write. What is 1 if it added to 34? If 1 is added to 34, we get 35, and in ones place we need to place 0. Here the digit in ones place is 9. Is it more than 5? Yes, it is more than 5. So when it is more than 5, we need to add 1 for the number which is here. It is 84. For 84, 1 is added, it becomes 85, and in ones place we need to place 0. The same way 761. So here the digit in the ones place is less than 5. When it is less than 5, what is the number that is present? The same number we need to place, and we need to place 0 in ones. Now coming to 1234. What is the digit here? This is less than 5. When it is less than 5, the same digit which is here should be written here. So it becomes 123, and in ones place we need to place 0. What is the digit here? Number here 69,757. So the digit which is in ones place is 7. Is it greater than 5 or less than 5? Greater than 5. When it is greater than 5, we need to add 1 to this. When 1 is added, what happens? 6,975. When 1 is added, it becomes 6,976. In the place of 7, we need to place 0. In the same way, 8,431. In the ones place, we are having 1. 1 is less than 5. So the same number should be written. The same number is 843. So this is 843, and 0 should be placed. Here 6,430. What is there in ones place? Ones place is 0. When ones place, if it is 0, it is already to its nearest 10. It is already to its nearest 10. Or if we go by our rule, if it is less than 5, if it is less than 5, is this number is this digit less than 5? Yes, this is less than 5. So what is the number? The same number we place, and we write 0 here. Okay, so for this the nearest 10 is same. Why? Because already in the ones place there is 0. Now in the same way for 40, we should see the ones place. In ones place already 0 is there. So obviously the nearest 10 is also the same. So these are the solutions for the assignment. Hi children, in this class let us try to understand about how to round off to the nearest 100. So why do we round off? When we don't remember the exact value, when we are giving the approximate value, we round off. Let us suppose you have gone out to buy a shoe, and the price of your shoe is 499 rupees. And after 1 month or so, someone asked you, and you had not remembered the price exactly. So you say that it is something like 500. So what did we do? We rounded off 499 to 500. So the rule remains the same. So now we understood how to round off when it is nearest to 10. In the same way, what is the meaning of rounding off? To which 100 is this particular number close? That number we are telling instead of the exact number. That is the meaning of rounding off. Let us try to understand. If here there is 400, and if here it is 500, this is 410, 420, 430, 440, 450, 460, 470, 480, 490, and this is 500. Okay, so where it will be 499? 499 will be after 490 to 500. So it is close to which 100? Is it close to 400 or 500? It is close to 500. So that's why we have rounded off to 500. Let us suppose if we have some number like 421. Now where is this 421? This 421 is here. This is close to 400 instead of 500. So when 421 is rounded off to nearest 100, it becomes 400. Now if I take 436, now where is 436? 431, 32, 33, like that. 436 is here. Now this 436 is close to 400 or 500. This is exactly half, right? 450 is exactly half. So this is close to 400. So we write when 436 is rounded off, we write it as 400. So every time drawing this number line is very difficult. So we have made a rule. What is that rule in order to write a number to its nearest 100? What is the rule to write its nearest 100? Whenever we want to write a number to its nearest 100, like if I want to write 732 to its nearest 100, what we need to do is we need to see that which digit is present in tens place. Which digit is present in tens place? Which digit is present in tens place? If the digit is less than 5, if the digit is less than 5, which number is present here? The number will be the same, and in ones place and tens place we place 0. In ones place and tens place we place 0. It is the same as how we do it for nearest tens. The rules are the same, but there when it is in nearest tens, we have to see the digit which is in ones place, but when it is nearest 100, we should see the digit which is in tens place. That's all. That's the only difference in between rounding off to nearest tens and nearest hundreds. Once again I repeat, when we are rounding off to the nearest tens, 34 when rounded off to the nearest 10, we should see the number which is in ones place. Okay, and the rules are same. If it is less than 5, we will write the same number and place 0. If it is more than 5, we will add 1 to this number and then place 0. Okay, if you are rounding up the number to the nearest 100, like 346 is there. Now when I round off to the nearest 100, we should not see the tens place, ones place, we should see the tens place. If this is less than 5, we will write the same number and place zeros. If this is more than 5, then what we need to do? We need to write the next number and place zeros. So when 732 is rounded off, we get 700. Now I'll take one example and round off to the nearest 10 as well as 100. Like 6432 is there. This one, when rounded off to the nearest 10, what value will we get? When rounded off to the nearest 10, this is there in ones place, so it becomes, this is less than 5. When this is less than 5, we write the same number 643 and this becomes 0. That is the nearest 10. This is the value for nearest 10. When the same one is founded for nearest 100, we should not see the digit which is in ones place. We should see the digit which is in tens place. This is also less than 5. 3 is also less than 5. So we write the same number 64 and we place 2 zeros. This is nearest 100. I hope all of you understood what is the difference between nearest 10 and nearest 100. Now I am going to solve 4 more examples for you for nearest 100. Like 8437, 6945, 7999, 8402. Now when we want to round off to this to the nearest 100, what we need to do? When we are rounding off to the nearest 100, we should see the digit which is there in tens place. Tens place, it is 3 we are having here. When it is 3, 3 is less than 5. When 3 is less than 5, what is the number? The same number will be written here and we have to place both zeros. Okay. Now 6, 9, 4, 5. Again in tens place we have 4. Is 4 less than 5? Yes. 4 is less than 5. So the number which is in here should be written the same, and we need to place 2 zeros. Now what is the number here? The digit which is present in tens place is 9, means it is more than 5. When it is more than 5, we need to add 1 for this. For 79, 1 is added. For 79, if 1 is added, it becomes 80, and in these two places we need to place zeros. Now what is the digit here? It is 0. So when it is 0, 0 is less than 5. When it is 0 is less than 5, what number is there? The same number we write and place 2 zeros. This is how we need to write a nearest 100 for the number that is given.